Today we're going to be looking at some more advanced piping skills, and one of the first things you need to be able to make is a pattern that exactly fits your cake. So what I have here is a piece of paper that is the same height and the same circumference as the cake. I'm going to take it off and I'm going to fold it down into four. That represents one side of the cake. Then fold it again into four. That's vertically. Now fold it horizontally. When I actually unwrap that, I will have a grid which actually looks like this when you put it onto your cake. So I have divided the cake into four sections that way and four sections that way. Now, to actually make your pattern, you take whatever embroidery design you want to use and you centre it up underneath your grid. Now, you don't want to put in all the leaves and the flowers and everything like that. All you want to do is put in the centre lines and the dots for the flowers. Just the line for the bow. Just bring the tails in here. And again, the centres of the flowers and the stems. So I have a pattern that looks like that, but it actually represents that. Now I'm going to put this onto the cake, and remember this is actually just 1/4 of the pattern. What I would normally have done is to have folded it down again and traced it through onto the second, third and fourth side so that each side matched. Always pin your pattern into place on or through something that you're going to cover. So I've used one of the centres of the flowers. If you pinned it out here, you'd then have pinholes to actually fill up when you'd finished. I've got a scriber, which is a metal pen. It's just a stainless steel tool with a sharp point, and I use it exactly the same way as I use a pen. I don't pinprick my patterns as a lot of people do, because you find that if you start pinpricking them and you're using very fine nozzles, you've got to fill all the holes before you can actually go on to covering the pattern with your fine piping. And when I take that off, I should have a scratched line.